Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a new shop in one eastern Kentucky city gives some new life to some old clothes. And an Eastern Kentucky food pantry hosts a giveaway to help families in our area stock up their shelves.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Well, good morning to you. It's 6:31 on this Wednesday morning. We finally made it to the middle of the week. I'm Dakota Makeris. Let's head over to Brandon for a look at your weather. Brandon, last week I said it felt like it was the longest week ever. I take that back. I take it back. No, it's this week. I feel like today should be like Thursday or maybe even Friday. But
you know,
but yesterday I thought it was Wednesday, and I was like, no, it's not Wednesday. So
nope, today is Hump Day.
Oh my gosh.
Remember that commercial?
I remember it very well.
Yep. So there you go. But today is the middle of the week. Finally made it to the middle of the week, and it's all downhill from here. All right, let's get into the forecast this morning. We're going to continue to see some fog out there, so be careful of that as you head out the door this morning. We'll be looking at that across most of our region, even though the sensors are not showing it. We see it up to the north there along the I-64 Mountain Parkway corridors. We see it over in Logan, West Virginia. We see it near the Kentucky, Virginia, and Tennessee borders. But trust me, it's out there in spots region-wide. The moon, the hunter's moon, getting ready to sneak back behind the mountains there, trying to hide from us there this morning, but it's basically a full moon. And our producer, Kirsten, told me that it actually starts this morning at 10:47, so we're getting close to it there, but still a full moon up on top of Buffalo Mountain this morning. 39 in Jonesville and Monticello, 50 in Jackson, everybody else falling in between. Get your bowls ready. Frosted weather wheats are coming out. It's going to be a beautiful start to the day as we see clear conditions and temperatures that warm into the mid-70s a little bit later on. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you. 14 people were arrested during the Redneck Raves event in the Bowling Green area. Edmonson County officers held traffic stops in response to June's Redneck Rave event, where a man was impaled by a log and a man choked his girlfriend until she passed out. Several pounds of cannabis edibles were seized from someone who stated he was a vendor at the event. Sheriff Shane Doyle said the recent event went off much better than the previous one, and no criminal complaints were made. And if you haven't noticed, gas prices are increasing everywhere. WYMT's Jade Saylor talked to AAA officials about why and how it's affecting local travel agencies and what to expect for the upcoming holiday travel season.
The holidays are right around the corner, but the price of traveling for them is not inviting.
Well, we've seen gas prices reach 7-year highs recently, and that's primarily because crude oil prices have stayed high. We're looking at over $80 a barrel now.
Many look to blame the pandemic, but Lori Weaver Hawkins at AAA says that's not exactly the case.
We are, however, still elevated a bit from what we would expect. I think we're somewhere around 65 cents a gallon higher than what we saw the year before the pandemic.
Supply and demand are causing gas prices to increase everywhere.
There's both the anticipation of more demand that can raise the gas price as well as the actual demand doing so.
It may be cheaper or even around the same price to fly during the holidays as it is to drive.
Price increases is everywhere. Everything is going up.
Local travel agency Jet Tours has been affected by the increase in prices, causing the price of their trips to go up starting in December.
That trip now is $350. December 1st, if you sign up after December 1st, that trip is going to be $400. That's not going to make us another penny. We're going to pay more for a hotel, and our bus company is going to charge us more.
Hawkins does not expect the prices to go down until at least after the holidays. In Jackson County, Jade Saylor, WYMT Mountain News.
Well, if you're planning to travel during the upcoming holiday season, you may want to take into consideration that hotels, food, and other travel expenses are increasing in price as well. Secondhand clothes are not unfamiliar to many Appalachian families, but the way one newly opened shop in Pikeville is doing things definitely different. Upcycled, which opened its doors on Friday, focuses on taking previously loved clothing items and turning them into upscaled Appalachian apparel. The owner, Jasmine Mead, is excited for the opportunity to show her love for upcycled clothing by reducing textile waste, but she is also excited for the future of her newly opened shop.
Very excited to have that grand opening behind us and just riding that momentum forward. So we've got tons of trick-or-treat bags set out, trick-or-treats coming up soon. We've got tons of ideas in the works for this holiday season. We're hoping that's going to be a very busy holiday season.
Meade says business has been good since the opening and the community has been welcoming. Thankful Hearts Food Pantry in Pikeville hosted a food giveaway yesterday. Volunteers from all walks of life came together to help Pike County natives by giving food to those in need. The USDA commodity giveaway happens on the third Tuesday of every month, with more than 71 items in each box, and thousands of local families helped every month. Officials with the pantry say the family operation, stretching back more than 2 decades, has grown significantly.
Since my dad started this ministry, he started out with like 20 families, and he thought that was awesome. So now we're doing each month close to 2,000, over 2,000 families a month.
The pantry also gives perishable food items every Friday, has a senior day on the 4th Monday of every month, and has emergency food on site. Along with the pantry's regularly scheduled giveaways, it is also planning to prepare Thanksgiving dinners on November 20th for those in need. Well, it seems cooler weather is now here, but as you go out and enjoy it, you should remember to protect your skin. Our Vivica Grayson talked with the healthcare worker who offers us some tips.
A chill is in the air as fall is now here and winter is near.
Because of the coldness, we don't have that moisture, and so it'll hit the skin and you just dry out.
But while the new season is here, there is something you should not forget about: your skin.
It dries the oils away, and without that moisture you'll get flaky, you'll get dry patches, and so it just changes the texture a lot of times.
Implementing a change in your skincare routine can go a long way.
You have to kind of just trial and error. Some people are very sensitive. We recommend something that doesn't have a lot of fragrance, a lot of color to it, so that hypoallergenic type thing, because that's going to stay on the skin a little bit better.
Adding all people should take care of their skin as they age.
Skin changes as we get older. And what we have our skin look like in our 20s, and we may not have dry skin. In your 40s, you may have dry skin. So you actually want to do preventative care.
And keep some things in mind.
If what kind of heat do you have? Make sure you have a humidifier to keep that moist air going. Keep hydrated. If you're going to be outside, wear the gloves. Use a moisturizer daily, and the sunscreen. I can't stress that enough.
Protecting one's skin this season. In Perry County, Vivica Grayson, WYMT Mountain News.
Now, Howard says once winter is here, people should make safe decisions so they can lower their risk of hypothermia. Well, a business here in Perry County has relocated. Freddy's Scoops and More, previously known as Freddy's Hawaiian Shaved Ice and Ice Cream, was located on Darb Fork Road, but is now in the Hazard Village Shopping Center. While the shop does sell shaved ice cream, it also serves other food like nachos and cheese, pizza, and funnel cakes. Store manager Whitney Hall hopes the move will benefit the community.
We need stuff like this here in Hazard for the kids, and adults like it too. I mean, you have older kids that come and, fill up their candy cup, and we give free popcorn to everybody that comes in if they ask for it.
Now, the shop is open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Friday through Saturday. The 2021 North Fork Oktoberfest will be hitting downtown Hazard this Saturday. The festival will have live music, several food and craft beer vendors, and some new events such as a cornhole tournament and a auction house race, which we are jazzed for. Downtown Hazard coordinator Bailey Richards says she had a great response to the new events being added.
Yeah, super excited about the dachshund race. We are going to have to cap it at 10 dogs, though, and we're really close to that. So if anybody wants to get in, they've got to let us know immediately.
The North Fork Oktoberfest will begin at 12:30 Saturday afternoon and continue until 10 p.m. that night. Sunday Best is the headliner.
6:40 on this Wednesday morning. We continue to track some dense fog out there, especially from basically Moorhead wrapping all the way back around through Logan and coming back down through the Kentucky, Tennessee, and Virginia borders. So continue to be careful out there. There's actually fog in spots that it's not showing fog. Not on top of the ridges, though. US 119 up on top of Whitesburg Pine Mountain. Beautiful scene there last night. And as the sunset pictures kept coming in, appreciate all those folks who submitted those, including my wife. She actually took one. She was up there for an event last night. 37 Jonesville, 39 in Monticello, 50 in Jackson. Everybody else is in the 40s this morning. Coffee forecast a little extra for you for most spots, and a little max warming needed for those areas that are in the 30s this morning. The out the door forecast, we are going to continue to see conditions that are very nice heading up into the low 70s this afternoon. So one more nice day. Make sure that you enjoy that because big changes are on the way. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you so much, and thank you for joining us. The time is now 6:41. Still to come here on Mountain News this morning. People with hearing issues may soon find buying hearing aids a bit more easier. Find out more when we come back.